All right, guys, welcome to the next video. We have a lot to share. We have a lot to share. So you don't have to be worried. And very soon we'll be done. Yes. So this video actually focuses on mapping certain point of interest. We've already indicated our strong lows and our strong highs. Strong lows. Those strong lows are also known as like demand and supply zones, the strong and the strong high and the strong lows. Okay, so just a little explanation to supply and demand. Supply, uh, mostly if you are buying something, like if you are a market person, you sell something in the market, and you talk about the supply, what comes in mind? The supply is the person that is supplying you your goods, your stuffs, your products. Where your products are coming from, that is the supply. You understand? They sells to you, so you buy from them. You get it? You buy from them so that you can also sell them or something. The same thing, the demand. If I am in need, like I have to buy from you. You understand? So the supply, it goes with the sales. So if you look at the chart, the supply is always at these zones. These zones are the supply zones where we have the strong. This one, because we are in a downtrend here, will be a supply zone. So these supply zones, what we do is, once you zoom it like this, you just mark the area, the highest point, maybe to the last candle, like to the green candle, something like this. You can just, with time, you get to know how it's been drawn. So here, because this one was a swing point, a strong zone, this is our supply. The same way you come to this point around this session, because the swing point occurred around this zone. So here becomes our supply all the way to this place. Because around that zone, we are expecting price to bounce. You can see that when price go to that zone, it really bounce off from that place. And this one, this swing, the supply started from here. You see the last green candle and the red candle. I just drew around it. The last green and the red. Where price at least broke through before it came down. So this is our supply zone, and this one to like that. So here to, from here to this point becomes our supply zone. You just map those areas. So this one to the same thing happen. So here you can just map up to this point, or possibly to the green part, just making it big. The same way applies to this side. So those areas are our areas of concern. Like, instead of just indicating supply to, I can just double click template, then possibly I have supply. See, the supply is in, yes. So if you haven't watched my first video on TradingView, please try and do, because it's very necessary. So around these zones, these supply zones, I'm expecting that when market gets to these points, I will just sell, I will just short. Okay, let me go to 4 hours so that we can identify some of the demand zones too. So for the demand, we know that price was in an uptrend. It started from here, the last green candle and the red. So I'll just draw it like this. So here becomes my demand, and this was my next swing point. So here too becomes my demand. You understand? So it will go on and go on. So here too, this will be my demand, last green and red, like this. Here we have another swing point here, the last green. I'll just end it here like this. So here too, I'll just use the red and green, like the last week, this one. So it's like this. At least when price was coming, like I was expecting this place to bounce the price. So what we actually do with these zones, as I've already explained with the strong low and the strong high, some people prefer to at least draw these boxes around these zones just to mark in a buying position and uptrend. These are bullish. When we say something, the market is bullish, it means we are going up. And these zones, we call them the supply demand zones. So I have already named this one too. So I'll just use my template to just address them. Okay, so in this video, at least I know now you understand the meaning of this supply and demand. The supply zones are basically areas where we sell from the swing points, and the demand zones too are the areas where we buy from the swing point. Just like that. It is very simple, not that difficult. Okay. Please comment, just comment, subscribe, and share this video with others.